And I had me 97.3. He said, where's your Halley hat?
Where's your Halley hat? Welcome aboard the Lake Mac Live Show. You're with Martine and Margo this morning. Where have you been? I've been trying to track you down. You've been gas bagging out there. What's going on?
You mind your own business. I don't have to tell you everything, Martine, I do.
You do.
Would you like to know who I was gas bagging to?
Yes, you're gas bagging.
Well, mate, I go to the top all the time.
Yes,
it happened to be the president from Halakalani Bowling Club popped in. And he hasn't seen me, and so he came to get an eyeful of me.
An eyeful of you?
He certainly did, and we had a cuddle.
Oh, fantastic.
And I'm not going to tell you much more because still he listens to this show.
Now he's a gorgeous man. He does so much in our community.
He does.
As well as obviously being the president of the Halakalani Club, he does a lot.
So that's who I was gas bagging to.
Right. We can't keep you down.
Well, you can't have too many problems because you got a book last week on problems, didn't you?
Yes, pain and how to... He was talking about not even managing pain, but how to get rid of pain. So Gary Little, and he had his workshop on Saturday. So congratulations to him for that.
Yeah, he did a very good show last week. Yes. I mean, each week nobody knows what is coming aboard as a rule. And well, that doesn't say much for 97.3 if you don't know much. But seriously, we have had some very interesting people.
Absolutely, and Bernadette O'Connor about her book. You would love that book, actually,
yes.
Beneath the Veil, and it's been launched this Sunday, so I can't wait for that. I'll get you a signed copy, Margo. How's that?
Oh, look, that's wonderful. I might take a bit longer to read it now. I only have one eye.
Yes, yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
double the time.
It'll be double the time. But,
and tell me, have you got your frock ready for Friday night? Coming to the citizenship, the Citizenship of the Year ceremonies with Lake Macquarie City Council. You'll be there covering it.
Now, you better say too, because people today, your generation, heaven forbid, bless me father, your generation have a different word for formal these days.
I know.
Right?
I know.
Now, I can understand you coming on like Shirley Bassey.
Absolutely.
And
yes,
this is my life.
Yes.
You see?
Yes, it will be like that.
But a lot of, I noticed with the men, once upon a time it was a tux, and is that still
formal? Yeah, I don't know. And I'm always surprised. Like, I always think formal is like when you go to a wedding or when the kids have their formal at school. But I mean, I've been to weddings and people are in jeans.
Well, see,
I'm
this
surprised.
is and you do see it on the Oscars and people going in.
Yeah.
Today,
I think go as you feel comfortable. I'm going to drag my husband along, and he's going to wear a suit, no tie, no bow tie. There you go. That's just him. I've tried to tell my boys to wear bow ties. They won't be in it. Mm-hmm. So come as you are, I would say. I'd say my three girls are coming along, and they'll be, I'd say, in pretty dresses.
Yeah, well...
My oldest one will probably wear her Doc Marten boots, though, with a pretty dress.
So we look at the feet more than anything else.
This is what the kids are wearing now, Margo.
It is so hard these days to decide which way to go. And there is nothing worse, believe it or not, than being overdressed.
I don't know. I love being overdressed.
Do you?
Oh, I love being overdressed.
Yeah, but look, you must be a bit of a show pony, I think.
Yeah, that's it. I'll tell you what is who we're going to see there. We chatted with Bailey Proud today. Isn't he gorgeous? He's
Absolutely.
out there right now saving lives as we speak on Newcastle beaches. He's going to be there for Young Sportsman of the Year. We chatted with Toby Cale on Saturday. He's up for Citizen of the Year for just the amazing work he does in our community. Mm-hmm. So my money's on them. They'll be taking the gongers home. But there's so many people, and every week we're going to introduce sports people on our sports program on Saturday, and community people through the week on Monday. So
that are out there doing things for people.
It blows you away. It puts a little tear in my eye.
Well, it never ceases to amaze me because even this week although I'm going in by cab today,
Mm-hmm.
but it still will only be $2 like there and back.
Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
So this is week 3.
This is week
your
3.
cancer journey.
Yeah.
Well, it's been
Well,
going on for a long time.
Well, we're finished 2 weeks, and I still have a month to go before the next operation.
So how was last week with the radiotherapy?
Yeah, I found it. I found it more interesting to get with my family of friends with cancer. Because, Martine, you've only got to get in there with the guys and the gals, and we've found our own wicked sense of humour.
I can imagine, but I also know little Birdie has told me once you get down to the centre down there, you've also got all the nurses, technicians, doctors all on the floor laughing their heads off. They can't wait for you.
We get gold stars and chocolates now.
That's it.
So,
That's it.
we go in and... no, they don't run for cover anymore.
There's
laugh.
a quiet for about 10-15 minutes while you're having the radiotherapy, and then the life comes.
Well, I've got no say because I'm clamped down that tight. I can't even open an eye, the one eye I have. Nevertheless, open the mouth.
There you go.
So that's peace. But we have a little bit of music playing while we're going through that. But
what do you have playing? What's?
Oh, not 97.3.
Oh, you'll have to get them to do it.
And I figured this. I feel like saying I'm going to stop coming down here unless you play 97.3.
Otherwise, is it sort of soothing music to try and relax you?
No, we up tempo it.
Don't you?
Yeah, no, I say sock it to me.
I love a bit of ACDC. Crank it up.
Give me what you got. Crank it up. Let's do it.
I love it.
I don't need to. I love all those old sentimental songs, but not in that case. You need to.
What have you learned today? This week about radiotherapy? Because every week you're learning so much more and letting us know about what's going on.
I'll only touch on something small this week, but at the same time, so very important, not just to us as radiotherapy people, but to you out there in the public as well. I'd like to remind the people about caustic cleaners.
Okay.
Now, I'm not allowed. I had my unit sprayed the other day, and there was no way I was allowed to be outside.
You mean for the pests?
For the pests,
oh, right.
Yeah. Not me.
No,
they wouldn't have had enough spray to get me, I tell you.
So am I still
not
coming
lay
over
me
for a
down,
cuppa on Saturday? Or,
Yeah, no, it was over by then, mate.
So you got it sprayed, so they made you zip it out.
They warned me and they said any caustic cleaners, like we're not allowed to be near any ammonia. Windex.
Windex?
Handy.
Wow.
Exit mould.
That is pretty powerful, yeah.
Household bleach and domestos.
Wow.
Now,
because of the radiotherapy.
It makes you wonder, Martine.
Well, I know. Well, it's like...
What is in those products?
I know. It's like when they say you shouldn't have that if you're pregnant. And I sort of think, well, if you shouldn't have it while you're pregnant, you probably shouldn't have it full stop. But you're telling us this list of things that we shouldn't have while you're having radiotherapy, but probably we shouldn't be using this full stop.
Well...
Caustic cleaners.
Yes, so I'll just go through those again.
Yeah, tell me again. Because that's in my cleaning cupboard, all that.
Well, I think everyone had this.
Absolutely.
There's no ammonia, Windex, Handy Andy, Exit mould, household bleach and domestos, and also those sprays that you do the furniture with.
Oh,
spray polish.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. What about, I don't know, I think they've tried to move away from like hair dye, because that used to have ammonia in it, because I get my scalp burns with it, so I don't use it, but that would be a problem too. So check the back of everything that you're using.
Do you dye your hair?
Oh my goodness. No, I'm this redhead.
Oh. I've never seen many greys there. I thought you were natural.
Look at it. Oh, you need to get your eyes checked.
My eye checked, just the one. Never mind. G'day, Wazza. How are you, mate?
Oh, very good, thanks.
Oh, good to see you. Where's the horse?
I just left him out the front.
Just left him out the front. Good boy. That's better than bringing him down the hallway like you normally do.
Yeah, he often leaves us a bit of a package surprise
Doing
at the
it
end of the
rising.
hallway.
Yeah, what a great show he has. And look, Kerry's doing very well
Absolutely,
too,
on
isn't
a
she?
Monday morning. That was fantastic this morning. Great songs, loved it. And so she'll be getting us up and out in the Monday mornings.
Yeah,
before
and
we-
I tell you what I'm interested in, jumping off those toxins now that we know not to take.
Yeah.
The presenters, Martine, out there next Sunday doing a show from Rathmines.
From Rathmines. Isn't that fantastic? So he'll actually be out there with our setup. We send our van out there and we've got this set up
Yep.
and you pull it out of the van, put it on a table and voila, you've got it. And it's fantastic. So
Bob's your
it's
uncle,
Bob's
and
your
what does
uncle.
Ozzy say? He doesn't say.
He doesn't say
No,
I
the
don't
rest.
know, does he?
Yeah, Fanny's your aunt.
Oh my goodness me, I don't know.
yeah,
about
well,
that.
that's what he doesn't say. He's but no, so I'm really looking forward to listening to that show, and they have a great show. Look, there's a few things. I'm hoping Tony, who was nominated also for your Friday night, backtracking to
Yes,
that, Martine,
yeah.
Is well enough and out of
Absolutely.
hospital.
Yes.
Because
Thoughts
we're all
with her and
thinking
her
of her.
family. Yes, absolutely.
And really hope you get better soon. I can't tell people what I call you.
No.
But Tone, really and truly, darling, if you're listening, all the very best. And don't worry about Bonnie taking your show over. She did a brilliant job the other day. Valentine's Day, even if you weren't in love, if you listened to the music she played,
Yes.
you'd fall
You'd
in
be
love all
swooning
over it.
around,
Oh,
would you?
you'd be swooning over it.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah, so
Be swooning over a lamppost.
we would. But this week, when I take off today in the taxi,
Yes.
because Shirley Shuttle Service isn't able to pick me up today, that we've got so many people, and of course they use community transport
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
But it's still only the same price. It's still only $2, even although I'm getting taken in by a cab. And I've been meeting a lot of interesting people that listen too.
But I also know that if you're delighted, of course, when you step into one of these shuttle buses or taxis that have FM97.3 playing. But I know that you've been converting people. You've been out there converting.
No, I just changed the channel the station when I get in the car
And they're not
and
looking.
say, hey, you listened to the wrong show. This is to keep the smile on your dial. 97.3, the place to be.
I tell you what, I'm going to play you Pat Benatar, one of my favourite songs from 1985. Love is a Battlefield, because I tell you what, after Bonnie's show, for those people that were going out on Valentine's Day, love is a battlefield.
Love is a battlefield.
Thank you, Margo.
Thank you
Take
ever so
care.
much for having me.
We
It's
chat
been
with
a
you next
privilege.
week.
All willing and everything
Tell
else.
us, new stuff that you've got.
Yeah, and please, listeners, keep that smile. Don't change the dial. 97.3, it's the place to be.
Thanks, Margo, as always. Thank you, my lovely. You're on.